The pull of this event on me personally was as strange a feeling as I've ever had. And I remember sitting in the restaurant by myself, watching the coverage and the feeling, the draw of you haven't helped, became just overpowering. I put in about 12 hours and made, I don't know how many dozens of laps around the building, finding people that just needed a hug and food and anything else, and I was kind of a step and fetch it. Also went up into the basement of the building on the far west end to deliver food, and that was an eerie feeling, being inside the building. It was a stormy and dreary night that night, a typical spring Oklahoma night where the skies were not black, they were green. There were threats of tornadoes, and seeing the building lit up with the strobes. Of course, the facade is gone, rubble everywhere, and it's all cast against this green Oklahoma tornado type of sky, and it literally took my breath away. It just sucked the oxygen out of my lungs. I can remember it like it was 5 minutes ago. Being able to help all night and all morning the next day gave me a platform to understand what really took place here. It was the day our world changed, and people tend to think that 9/11 was the day we all changed. We changed again, but it wasn't the day that we changed. My greatest concern about the memorial and museum is that we lose our relevance because we're now 16 years hence. Kids that are born 17 years ago don't have any clue of what's going on here. Many adults have forgotten. It's been overshadowed by other world events. But the lessons that we learn through the Oklahoma City experience are immutable, they're everlasting, and non-denominationally, they're holy lessons.
Unbelievable.
And they're very simple, and that is the triumph of good over evil. We must find a way to communicate those lessons, because the single dynamic that will be the most important in this century, I believe, is violence. And we're all about how to deal with violence. I have no doubt that the bombing and our reaction to the bombing, and more the latter than the former, really propelled Oklahoma City into the trajectory that it has now, where positive things have happened on a routine basis. They continue to happen on a routine basis, and the people of Oklahoma City, who had always, in my opinion, kind of had a Dust Bowl mentality of we're second class, realized that our soul is intact and that we have no second-class characteristics when it comes to being quality people, and it's time for us to show the world that. Our memorial is as good as anywhere. In fact, it's better than anywhere. I've been to a bunch of them. It is so moving, so appropriately done, that just looking at it provides me a lot of comfort.